welcome. I'm Susanna Crawford, GiveSmart's Customer Marketing Manager, and this is a jam session. Our quick conversations with fundraising professionals to share how they have successfully and creatively diversified their funds, all in hopes that you can do it too. Today, we're talking about year-end giving and the creative ways that you could do that through a GiveSmart subscription. I'm thrilled to have joined me today, Andrea Inauen, Executive Director, and Erica Bigarelli, Advisory Board Member of Fighting Children's Cancer Foundation in Fairfield, New Jersey. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, we're happy to get into this. And so we always love to start with why you do what you do. So could you first start by just telling us a little bit about your mission and the programs and the people that you serve?
Sure. And again, thanks for having us. The Fighting Children's Cancer Foundation, it provides needs-based financial assistance to children fighting cancer and their families. The donations that come into the foundation fund family mortgages, utility bills, groceries, car payments, all those essentials that become really difficult for families when a parent stops working to be at their child's bedside during treatment. So our mission is to provide relief so families can focus on their child and on family and on treatment and healing. In addition to the Family Assistance Program, we have a holiday giving program that also helps families celebrate quality, special family moments together. And we have a special grant in memory of one of the foundation's co-founders, Steve Bigarelli. And in addition to all of that, we also have family quality of life initiatives and events that further support kids and families during and after treatment.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, what an incredible mission and service that you guys do. I truly mean that. And yeah, we'll jump into some of your end of year programs that you were just talking about, end of year giving and how you're supporting these families. So we just screen shared to show a campaign that Erica and Andrea have put together. This is for last year, right? So as 2021 wraps up, people are thinking about how to get creative in this end of year giving. And a huge part of what you did is you set a tangible goal to serve up to 100 families at $500 each. Can you first kind of talk about why you set a tangible goal and how that's helpful for your end of year plan?
Sure. I mean, mission matters. Setting something specific and tangible, it's really important. I think the end of the year platform, it's a unique opportunity to bring new donors into the foundation, to diversify kind of who can give and how, and to give a measurable and clear way for people to get involved so that they can directly make a difference. Just to share a little more, I mean, I think what we've seen with holiday giving, because it's something that we do every year, is that, it has to be easy for people. People are busy. And despite the biggest hearts they may have, sometimes getting a check written and a stamp, on that envelope and getting to the post office, despite best intentions, it may not happen. So what we found is that having a holiday giving platform in an online way is just really important because it gives a way for donors to give easily and directly.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. I have a pile of mail that I need to get out. So I think you're exactly right. Bringing it online creates ease, right? And able to kind of diversify through different options. And you can see here on the slide, there is this specific section for champions. And that's what we call here at GiveSmart, a way to have peer-to-peer and for your donors to be able to create their own pages. So could you talk a little bit about why you thought this was a good option for you guys and anything that you did to kind of make sure and pull this off?
Absolutely. So we found GiveSmart super easy when it came to, individual fundraising pages. And once, myself and a few other advisory board members and volunteers learned how to create these pages, we even created a document that said, here's how you set it up. It's super easy. Click these buttons, enter your information, and then boom, you're ready to raise funds for these families. And I think, people really liked it. They gravitated towards it. What we found was a lot of people decided, I want to raise money for one family. So their goal would be $500 specifically. And what was nice about that was, once the fundraising was over, they get a note and see, which family they got to help. And they could share that with anyone who donated to their campaign. So it was really nice, super easy to use. We even had some board members that we just created pages for to make it even easier for them. And, we always said, if you need any help, let us know, but not too many people reached out because it was super easy to use.
Fantastic. I'm so glad that was a feature that was able to help you guys and get more people involved in a different way and potentially bring in new donors, right? If other people are going out and bringing in new people.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was nice too. Sometimes people would see, oh, this person's raising money, I want to do the same. And because it was so easy to create a page, they were able to.
That's awesome. I love that. And you guys are in the middle of planning, right? Coming up soon and just 10 days away from your next event, Halloween. I love it. It's just so fun of an event and super creative. So could you guys kind of talk about what this event is, the creativity behind it, and some of the fundraising elements that you're bringing into it?
Maybe I'll talk a little about the event, and then Erica, if you can jump in with all the different components of it. Halloween, it was really born out of the pandemic. Pre-COVID, we had been talking about ways to kind of gather, for a family friendly event that would involve everybody. And so some of our board and advisory board members, they had the goal of bringing they called it all furry family members together, furry and friendly family members together in a safe and new way. So I think that, during the pandemic, looking at what we can do and the ways that we could, connect and broaden our community, whether it was virtually or in person, it became increasingly important over the last year. And it all comes back to our mission, trying to, help more children and families in need. So hence Halloween was born.
Yeah, so for fundraising pieces, what we've done is, you can sign up your dog for registration, and, they'll come in a costume. They get to, walk around in a little parade. And there's a winner at the end. So it's really fun. It's really cute to participate in. And we have a bunch of different sponsorship options. If you want to sponsor a whole tent, we have tons of vendors, food trucks that come to it. And we're able to use GiveSmart to sell all the dog registration tickets, sell all of our sponsorships, and even integrate it on our website. And one feature we learned about recently that we're a little bit too late to the game to use, but I think we'll definitely use next year, is the voting element. Susanna actually taught us about this. It was awesome. So I think next year what we're going to do is take photos of all the dogs and have kind of a winner, maybe, a gift card for the best dressed dog, and take the voting online and let people, say, vote for my dog and I'll win a prize. And it just gets the word out there even more as to, and it'll be $1 to vote, and just raise more money for the families.
Awesome. Yeah, that's something that's stuck out to me about you guys, is that you're willing to kind of take these features and run with them and learn about them. And there really is so much available that you can do. So it's great to think about next year and how you can build on it and keep those going in a new creative way. I think that's fantastic, even when an event is this creative to begin with. So let's just start there. But perfect. And something else you guys have done creatively that really caught my eye is you guys used a brand new feature. You're one of the first people to do it. So we had to bring you out here to kind of show how you've been able to do it and what it's been good for, which is being able to bring order forms onto your website. So take a GiveSmart order form and embed it into that website. And you guys did that for your gala, correct, coming up. Being able to sell sponsorships and journal ad space directly from your website. There's a screenshot here. Check them out. Absolutely. And so either one of you, could you guys tell me a little bit about why this was a good option for you to direct them directly to your homepage instead of a GiveSmart campaign, and what benefits that brought for you?
Absolutely. We had been using a few different types of fundraising platforms before GiveSmart was able to integrate. There was another one that we were using. Just because our donors felt that if they weren't leaving our website, that their payments would be a lot more secure. We personally liked GiveSmart more than the other platforms. So once we got wind of this feature, as soon as the instructions on the knowledge base, I immediately just went to our website and just took a crack at it. It was actually very easy. I did it, I think, within an hour, figuring out a little kinks here and there. But the instructions were super simple. And it, like I said, it just makes our donors feel a lot more secure that, hey, they're staying on our website. They can buy the tickets right from there. It's not leading them to an external page. Because we had that concern in previous years before we were using part of, security and things like that. So it just makes our donors a lot happier.
Awesome. I mean, that's fantastic. I love it too, thinking about end of year. You guys are using it for gala, but it's like anything that anyone could put on an order form, from an instant buy item like a poinsettia sale to just swag for your organization, taking this and putting it on there for end of year. I just think it's a really inspiring thing that you guys have done, and thank you for sharing on that. I will stop my screen share, but kind of my last question here as we wrap up. Erica, I'm going to throw it to you for any tips or tricks you have for maybe anyone who's new, kind of bringing their fundraising onto an online experience.
Absolutely. Knowledge base is super helpful. I've learned a lot through there, but one thing I've caught wind of more recently is the webinars, and I've been attending them, and those have been incredibly helpful in understanding how the features that are on the knowledge base are really used. One being the voting element. I didn't really understand how we could use that at all, but in watching a webinar, got to see it in action through, another organization. So they're super helpful. I think they have them monthly. I would definitely, just try to take 1 hour out of your month just to attend them, and, you can learn a lot.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to pump these out as much. And I always say too, like, open to feedback for what everyone wants to learn. So you guys give it to us more and more, and we'll keep producing them in that way. But that really wraps us up for today. Andrea and Erica, thank you both for joining me and sharing your wisdom of what you guys have learned in these last few years.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And thanks to everyone listening. This is a GiveSmart Jam session. We are in your corner here at GiveSmart. So please reach out to us and let us know how we can help with your next fundraiser. Thanks.